Alright guys, I did say I'm gonna try and finish this before Anime Expo, so I'm trying to get in some extra like playing while not streaming and not under the pressure of like the face cam and all that. This is me at midnight trying to get in some extra time, and then there might be a random cut to me playing tomorrow at 2 p.m. and then a random cut to me playing at 5 p.m. I'm just trying to sneak in as much as I can because I still got a hella game left and I want to finish this before Anime Expo, and I just don't know when I will be free. So sorry if this is disjointed, but you know, I don't want to have to do a stream every time I play. I would like to play it kind of like a game. And we're at a crazy part. I didn't really feel like waiting.
Who are you?
Are you alright?
I also just don't want to spend 9 whole fucking days wondering how this ends when I'm so close, you know? I want to find out the truth about the prince.
I'm surprised to see them blooming here. Something about this place. Yes, the flow of Magla is strong here. It is much like the altar of the dragon god. The Magla in the air seems to be concentrated here. What is this place?
Gallica, something the matter? Your mind seems elsewhere.
Yeah, Gallica been tripping for a minute since she thought about the prince, so.
I've got this weird feeling that something really important happened here.
Me
Anyway,
too, man.
Let's keep moving.
Or is that
You are at last.
Zorba? Oh.
Why?
So yeah, sorry if I'm not talking much shit, but I guess it's not that much different from the streams. Because I don't be yapping that much on the streams anyways, unless people are yapping to me. Which isn't a good thing for a streamer. Like, yes, you should have high energy all the time. But I was tired as fuck during that last stream, for example. And sometimes I just be tired playing a game.
How odd. This place is
If streaming was my full-time job, I would always have energy. But unfortunately, I'm a real human being with a job who tries to exercise every day, sometimes twice a day, has a lot of shit on his fucking plate, and is crunching for a goddamn convention.
It was burned to the ground.
I'm not gonna lie, mentally, not having the camera on me is making this really easy. I might do more like face of the streams, low key. Like I didn't have to get all dressed up. I don't do my hair really for game streams and stuff, but I want to like look good. I can just have fun. I could pick a booger, nobody would know. I could eat, nobody would know. This is nice. I won't lie. This is real nice.
But why? Why would His Majesty order such an atrocity?
Thinking back now, it may have been Forden who led the charge. I can't be certain,
Damn.
but if it was up to him,
He knew
he
some
would have done
shit.
just to purge the filthy Elda tribe.
The eldest being humans is
Elden
crazy,
people were
man.
Just another form of the humans. If he spoke true,
They're not. There's no way. Anyway, more than half of the villagers died in the fire. And those who survived were forced to hide in caves. That way everyone would think they were wiped out.
'Tis a shrewd ploy indeed, to hide in a place the enemy themselves saw destroyed. Yet, why did Alcest? No matter. His Highness is in this cave, correct?
Yes, over there.
Alright, is he actually though?
What?
Well, that's not His Highness, but
he draws
it's
no
not a
breath.
good sign.
I recognize him. He was the associate of the first operative. Gallica, the cave is just ahead, yes?
Yes. It's past the woods, over there.
Then we
Normally, I would play this shit off stream and just not tell y'all, but this isn't grinding. This is actual, like, final part of the story plot. So unfortunately, I can't finesse it like that. That's what I should have done with the whole thing I streamed last time. Of course, I streamed the part that's important, and I don't, or that's not important. I streamed the, and I don't stream the part that is important. God damn it. What? I was gonna say, why am I being stopped? What? I don't see any. Oh, there is fairies. What the fuck? Whoa. Hey, guys. I can ride on my sword. I can't do it right now, but it's a thing I can do. And fun fact.
Russell? You're safe.
Hey. I don't know if this is racist, but Heisme.
My word.
It's one of your brothers.
You, Gallica?
You were His Highness's tutor.
Hmm? I know but one red trip either.
She's been helping us. Everyone here is a trusted ally.
Alas. Oh,
What do you mean, what a strategy?
Russell, where is His Highness?
a few days ago. I cannot tell you
Oh,
how
no.
long I had. It happened before we could fathom it.
Oh, no.
His Highness had only just regained consciousness since the curse is lifting. Yet, he threw himself upon the
Oh.
assassin's blade. We were horror-struck. His Highness lay pierced through the heart.
You know, serious and the
and
music
we saw him
stops.
breathe his last.
Fuck.
No, that can't be true.
I didn't even get to see him again,
He
bro.
was a master of magic. None could match.
Who was responsible for this?
I don't know who the murderer was, but he cried his
But he's a
patron's
bitch.
name aloud as he did the deed. For count from the moment he appeared, I believe his sole purpose was to kill His Highness. As soon as the lifelight left the prince's eyes, the stranger left with only a smile.
An innocent boy, twice tormented in the clutches of assassins.
I know,
All
that's
because of the family he
crazy,
was
bro.
born into.
Luis, there really is no evil you won't stoop to.
Please, Russell. Where is the prince?
We've laid him in the prayer room for now, at the end of the cave.
Oh,
He was
man.
just this way.
You're coming, aren't you?
Well, yes, but...
I must go to him.
You're right. Maybe we'll find some way to help.
Ah, I'd heard a rumor that there was a boy candidate.
Oh, yeah, I was capping on his
to be
name,
His
by the way.
Highness.
Sorry.
So that is just as Cinderella said. Strange. There's something in
See,
you
that's what I'm...
that reminds me
What
of
are
His
we
Highness.
hinting towards?
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing. Well, I will go before you to the prayer room. Once.
You're going to stay here?
My queen. I saw she got a new figure coming out. I have to get
Bear
it.
witness
I've been saying this from the start.
As,
She moves me.
as his knight, I must.
I'm just gonna keep saving because I never know when I'm gonna thrust into battle.
I'm a little worried.
Well, I don't need to get there as quickly as possible. He's already dead.
It's nearly time.
Oh shit. Who's been yapping at me? Holy Yaposaurus, man.
Long have I waited.
Holy yap.
Pardon?
Let me ride on my sword.
Sorry. The time has come. All was for this day.
All, like, even the...
Still time.
Like, all... Even me, like, saying Brigida is my wife and she's really beautiful, like, that was for this day, too? Every single... Oh my god!
This way.
Bro's just not even there. It's just some random person. It's just me. Oh, that's not me. That is a beautiful man. Aw. This fucking sucks, bro. I was waiting the whole game to see this man again.
Highness.
And he's fucking dead again.
Why?
Someone opened his eyes for 2.5 seconds,
I
bro.
didn't realize
You're
it was
floating!
to weep over this child. Huh? Gallica, you've returned.
Milady Gruiday.
I agree with A.
It's been a long
You're pretty
time.
cool. You can float.
May I ask
That's
who
awesome.
this is?
She is the chiefess of this village. The Hermitess Gruiday.
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization when His Highness fled to these woods.
I can't believe he's gone. I'm just some parapus orphan from the slums. I was never supposed to outlive any prince. Was he killed here?
No, it all happened in the bunk room in the back. We moved him here to the altar once all was quiet. I don't know if you'd believe me, but I received a revelation.
Interesting.
Should the
Well, I
prince
fucking
die,
believe
his
anything at
body
this
should
point.
be kept safe
to be
and
honest.
still here until the rightful day comes. Even if the boy is but a bastard sired by that despicable man. He is still Her Majesty's son.
Despicable. What,
Yeah,
you
why-
mean the king? Who's...
This is.
Her
I was
Majesty?
just about to
You know
say.
nothing of the child's
I don't know anything about the
The
elder
boy
lineage,
was
man.
not brought across borders to us. He was born here, in the ancient sanctum.
And why was this wonderful queen fucking
His
this
mother was our
shitty
past chiefess,
person in the first place?
the queen of our elder tribe. She was a flower amidst the forests, a woman of such beauty, grace, and kindness. She saved this child from the flames. And it cost her her life. Her death is on that man's hands. Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen with his idealistic tales.
Oh.
But he failed to protect his family and died powerless. The village was only set ablaze because the boy was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. And that insipid king could do nothing to stop them. But you see,
Oh.
this boy, His Highness the
Let's say on the
Prince,
bright side, at least he looks
looked
beautiful
so
while
much
dying.
like Her Majesty.
I'm alive still, but
And so,
I'm ugly.
You there, boy.
Why do y'all keep fucking looking at me? Am I his brother?
No, it can't be.
Am I actually a prince too?
And yet,
I don't know. I'm looking at the camera like y'all can see me.
He is one of Gallica's allies. His loyalty stands with His Highness, and he has risked much.
And how the fuck did they manage to hide me?
Whoa! What's with the
Are we
phony
twins?
introduction? You were the one who gave us our orders in the first place.
hurry.
Hey, are you okay?
The time has come. Here thou camest to the end of thy journey.
Interesting.
This secret place was
Can you give me your
home
archetype
to
if
thee.
you're gonna yap so much?
Now, remember thy path thus far. Walk thy life's road and see it anew.
Somehow a mosquito stuck in my room. It's hella fucking big and it's scaring me.
I have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials.
I clearly did not
Long
overcome
have I
by trials.
waited for
It,
thy
it
return.
took help for me to not be this
Know
big ass
this,
monster, but
His life is
Oh!
not ended.
what?
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
It all started on that ill-fated day when the usurper thought to extinguish his light. Before he fades away, recount
Wait,
all
before he
thou
fades away,
hast
so he is
seen
dead.
and felt. All
Just
thou
not yet.
hast gained in
You
thy
fucking
journey's
baiter,
course.
you masturbator.
Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Louise, but thy efforts came to naught.
And the prince...
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers.
It was all a mistake.
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel...
Yeah, man,
You
this
lies dead
bullshit.
before me.
Thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
Well, that's a little crazy.
That's not true.
If the prince is dead, wert thy efforts all for naught?
Oh, hey, we did not see all that. His will lives on. That's why my name is Will, damn it.
Lives on.
So thy
Bars.
resolve is yet unbroken.
My name is Will, and I'm
So
living.
be it.
I'm living on.
Thou hast found the truth.
I don't know. Sorry.
He was consumed by the curse, and was taken by a deep, abiding slumber. Yet his soul remained alive, so from his earthly form, I extracted his soul, that he
Interesting.
might travel the land in Odyssey. And thus, his stilled sands began to flow once more.
Oh, I'm about to get
Thy
some prince
burning
powers,
hath
aren't I?
taken thee far, and taught thee much. So now I ask thee, who art thou?
I'm you.
I'm nobody.
Indeed,
Ooh.
thou art nobody, and thou.
Why they make that sound so cool?
To name
Normally,
but few.
normally that shit sounds like an
Thy
insult, but it sounds
parents,
cool here.
Memories of thy youth? Hast thou any recollection of where and how thy young?
Oh, maybe I actually am nobody. What am I, fucking like vessel or some shit?
Yes. Thy memories
What?
begin the moment thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
The prince made me. I don't know.
I don't have a past.
As I said, thou
What the
hast
fuck?
nothing. Thou art a being
Oh!
of creation. 'Twas Gallica alone who the resistance laid their hopes upon all those days past. Thy life had yet to begin. All thou hadst, all that had been bestowed, was a memory. Thy mission to
Yo.
save the prince. Thy memories of youth in the prince's company.
So I wonder if I was made
Shrouding all else in
in the
thy
priest
past.
or the prince's image or
All
some shit.
signs of thy conjured existence.
I guess they don't really look alike, but
I have nothing.
Nay, the words of the prince in thy memory are unmistakably of his true heart. The
so does that mean we
memories
didn't
gained
actually
on thy
grow up
journey.
with each other, and that's just from like the
Friendships
prince's
made,
heart
a
that we
trust
made memories,
forged.
some shit?
These true things art thine own. All thy trials, all thy experiences, wert to prepare thee for this day. To share the strength thou hast gained with thy other self.
Yeah, what the fuck does that mean?
My
Does it mean with the
other
prince?
self?
Accept the truth, and thou wilt face an ordeal beyond any you have yet faced.
Is that right?
So I bid thee answer my final question.
Oh my god.
I am.
It wasn't a lie. My goat. Give me more power. Give me more power. I wonder if I pressed
What
refuse
is
if the
this?
game would have actually ended. That would have been
I
fucking
feel
crazy.
a curious resonance.
Could this be? But how? Impossible.
Hey,
Anything's
going on?
possible when you
What
get the
awaits
power of
us
friendship.
now?
Anime scene.
Ah, life is not yet lost. Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to
Yeah, I'm a
change the
figment of
world.
his will. Hmm. Oh, so if it was all the way back here then I guess we can be real friends. I don't know. I'm still not sure if I'm...
In his stead didst thou travel the world. Thou didst support his heart, and became his
Interesting.
living fantasy. That is thy true self.
Oh, I like that along with
Thou
the
art
book
everything the
pages.
prince sought to be,
And the intro
his
music.
ideal.
I like how it all ties together. That's really hard. I think I did really know him before. That makes sense, because I was still traveling and shit before the start of the game.
It all began with the novel in thy
Yeah.
possession. Drawn by the divine relic, Magla coalesced.
Let me use the book as like a mage in anime.
Coalesced into form. The form of an elder, as I once was.
What? Mother, is that you? Hi, Gallica.
The time hath come. Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay.
I get to be my own person now. Let's go. What? Oh! We're fucking fusing! Ah! So even more it doesn't feel like the prince is dead. Because at the end of the day, I come from him in the first place. Oh. So it makes sense that maybe not necessarily combining souls, but storing them in the same vessel, if that makes sense. So he can live on, but while I'm still like the forefront. And I got his haircut, I guess, or his hair color. It looks really fucking cool though, and the eyes both being blue now. Oh my goodness, what does my voice gonna sound like?
Thou hast done well.
It's gonna sound the
to
same,
guide
but
him
I'm
this
just
far.
yapping.
This voice. I'm
It's my
sure
mom.
I've
It's
heard
my mother.
My mind should now be. He was never a member of the mission, the departure.
Who are you? Wait.
In those long ago days, he had
Oh!
just been born into this land.
Interesting.
The boy needed a guide. Thus, I decided his memories would be a memory so crafted to suit thee.
No. That can't be.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But will you...
So maybe I was
infiltrate
right
the
then.
military to this?
Okay, okay, so I was actually right the first time. I didn't exist yet.
No.
By
Damn.
this choice, he might be saved. By these gentle as he
That's
traveled
crazy.
alongside- It is only by thy effort he has now been saved. And
That's
so
awesome.
What? Wait just a minute. What do you mean it ends here?
From here on, thy path.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I thought about it. I don't really want to be king no more, guys.
Choose thy own future for thyself. And
Or,
may the
no,
fates
Gallica.
smile
I
on
was
thy
talking about
journey.
her. I'm dumb. I look pretty cool, huh?
How do we make sense of this?
You don't.
Is it really you? How? I mean, how do you feel?
I feel like a prince, man. I feel pretty fucking cool.
I feel a bit...
Yo, that art's so good. The
There
colors.
seems to be no doubt. He is still himself. But I also sense his highness within him.
Everyone? I need to tell you something. The truth is,
So let me get this straight. You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and his highness joining together, but that the former was this...
Yeah, that's why it makes sense. Like I said, what? Yeah. So I was wrong. It wasn't two souls because we're just one soul split in half, essentially, or like, not even split in half. I'm a fraction of his soul, essentially, and it's just us coming back together. So, yeah, technically, it's just that now this fraction is the forefront on the outside, but on the inside, it's still the same prince.
I see. Finally.
It's just
I
that the
understand
fraction
what
happened to
fear
gain
they
his
have
own
sensed upon
experiences
What
outside
shaped
of
you,
just
so to
being
speak?
where
Was
the
the
prince
prince-
is. Like, he got to go out and do his own journey and stuff, so.
This will itself, a part of his consciousness. Yes, the prince's very heart. He was his soul given flesh. Perhaps the form we knew was one shaped by material magla, much like how the dragon god manifests beyond the vessel Dracadios.
a mass of magla with a will.
Will,
Forget
yeah.
the dragon god.
Is my name still Will?
He may as well have been a dragon himself. Small wonder he awakened to an archetype before anyone else.
True.
It was no great aptitude for magic. He
himself was composed of pure magla.
Yeah, because I'm that
The
fucking
self,
dude, man.
as a manifestation of one's desires. Similar to archetypes. I suppose this is the very essence of magic.
You mean to say that it was not merely pretense to claim the prince's name? He truly was His Highness all along.
If that's true, this is finally your reunion with your sworn liege. Seems like cause for rejoicing.
True, actually.
Lady Hulkenberg of the Royal Guard.
But
Hulkenberg, my dog.
I
Why'd you let me down, man?
His Highness.
No. I am sure the strength of your devotion had a hand in saving him.
While all and sundry believed the lad had shuffled off, you alone kept the faith, milady. And in the end, that faith was...
Hey, aren't we all lucky that she's a real one? Imagine if she was talking shit behind my back. Like, man, the prince is such a bitch. He's always bossing me around and shit. And then it turns out I am him.
Please. Please, forgive me, Your Highness. I failed you when you...
It must be kind of awkward, though, because on the forefront, like, it is still Will. So he's probably thinking more of, like...
Being a member of your royal guard,
like,
I did not recognize
I wonder...
Your Highness at our meeting and showed you such
Think of it
insolence.
from his point of view, right? If he's thinking, right, from Will's point of view, but now he's got the prince in him, does he think of this from Will's point of view or from the prince's, or is it those interchangeable? Because they are interchangeable people, technically. Or at least they were at the start, but now they've gained two different experiences, but whatever. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of weird.
Then I hereby pronounce your sentence.
Oh, that voice is convincing.
Give the poor knight a break, will you? You've been by her side all this time. You of all people know how much she's gone through for you.
This time, I will protect you. Even should it cost me my very life. I swear to it.
Finally, we've done Grius proud. We've really done it.
By the way, what are we supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer to be addressed, my lord?
Oops.
Captain. Same as always.
No, Your Highness! With all respect, I must object.
Ah, this is no time to be thick-headed, Miguel. He's the one who gets to decide what we bally call him, so we'll listen to him, eh? What?
Yeah.
You, sir, should be begging His Highness for forgiveness on bended knee. You mangled the royal runner to your own whims.
Y'all forget that I was here the whole time, though.
Ah, well, that is. I mean, it was all dashed useful in the end, wasn't it? A bit of clemency, Your Highness.
So much
If I was fine with it then
same
it shouldn't be different
stories.
now, man. Why we tripping? Man, how cool. I really do hope I get to finish this game before going to Anime Expo. It's a matter of time, not a matter of my will. You get it, Will?
Who'd lain cold for years could come back to us after so long in the curse's thrall. It was the boy's dearest wish. He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world. He is a child of Elden blood and Elden legacy. All these years he spent in the...
His was a fantasy surpassing fantasy. It became more than a dream, but a self-possessed force acting.
A journey to discover and reclaim this. No wonder he set off the custom igniter in the Royal Gauntlet Runner. It was the...
Even having it all explained like this,
Yeah,
it
he's
feels
not wrong.
like nothing short of a miracle.
I can only guess that fate had a hand in it.
That's right. I remember. I heard a voice.
What's this all of a sudden?
If you can't remember anything from before our journey, I shouldn't have known you then. But for some, I thought we both received the order to save the...
A voice? Lady Gruaday mentioned a revelation. Hold on, are we still being mystic and metaphorical, or was there an actual guide involved?
I know someone was guiding...
So a disembodied voice.
What?
Hey, who do you think the voice belonged to?
I have
Mommy.
a faint idea.
Come to think of it, this place...
I might say the same.
Well, I don't know, I'm
When I
just
first
guessing.
acquired this power, I had...
Does this mean that we've been...
Perhaps someone has been at your side. I imagine all this comes as a... You have come to the end of your arduous journey and found new life. It is a life well won, grasped with your own.
Dude, this game is fucking amazing,
Chief
bro.
Descruide, we want to know everything. What is the truth behind your tribe, the El? We Mustari are also said to have inherited truths of the world before us. Yet I myself feel a strange familiarity here. A lost haven underground, yet letting of the sky's light. Please, tell us, what is the Elder Tribe?
To know what we are, you must first know our history. Come to the altar room past the door. I'll wait for you there.
Nice. What's a room past the door? Oh, it's just right here. Oh shit. Okay, so we're definitely getting into thrust into a battle right after this then, huh? And yes, I will be buying everything fucking here. Oh wait, this cures any status ailment? How have I not used these this whole time? And I have 26 of them? I guess I could use these when I'm not in main battle. Oh, I have no money left. Holy shit. Wow. Damn, these would be nice if I had money. Let me sell shit, I guess.
Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then.
I don't normally sell shit because, like, I don't know when I'm gonna need it off of the archetypes, but at least there's a few that I've had for a while that I'm sure will be fine.
Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then.
I just go for the lower end and keep a couple of the things, you know. Armor's easier because we keep the same no matter what.
Now then. 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 Now then.
Now then. Now then. Guess what? Now then.
Now then.
Now then.
Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then.
I might have a bit too much dip on my chip, but I don't care.
Now then. Now then.
Ah! That's actually good.
Now then. 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 Now then.
We low-key got some bread building up.
Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then.
I think that's fine for now. I feel like for battle these could actually slap. A couple more of these wouldn't hurt. Oh wait, I wanted to get a new weapon. Shit. Whatever. I think we'll be fine. Ooh. I think we'll be fine, man. I hope we're going into battle right now. That'd be sick. I'll do a battle and then eat again. 'Cause it's about to be 1 a.m. and I want to eat my dinner. Whatever the fuck it might be.
Does this depict the Elder Tribe?
Elda comes from an ancient word, meaning only the old ones.
Interesting.
It was an alias given by our ancestors to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past. As for our original name, you
Hold
know
on, let me reread that. Sorry. Okay.
by now. We were humans.
Shit,
The
bro.
human tribe. So Luis's words.
There is no human tribe. Tribes, as we know them today, did not exist then. We were all one people. Humankind.
A world united. But wait. The ruins on Virga Island. There's nothing left of the civilization today. Was it destroyed? Why? How?
A war. One that all but destroyed the world past. But its destruction was born of the discovery of Magla. Or as you
So it
call
all
today,
started. Never mind, I was gonna make a
magic.
crazy joke.
Do you wonder what they battled
I'll change the
over?
joke. Have you ever heard of the
Without
Twin Towers?
Divided tribes, what could they have disagreed on? They were racked by division. Over the abstract, undefinable, and any idea of absolute rightness is born of fear.
That's
The
crazy,
people we
man.
now call tribes were either born.
Isn't it
out
crazy
of
that, like,
division
it's
for
possible the
sake
world
of
to
the
get
war,
so destroyed that,
or
like,
natural
almost
adaptation
nobody
to
survived from
survive
that
the
shit?
hellscape after?
That's wild.
Unbelievable. We've met plenty of people caught up in pointless conflicts. And yet the truth is,
Yeah.
that world.
Such drastic physical changes would normally have taken eons to effect.
Oh, that makes sense.
You understand?
I was wondering how long it would have
Yes.
been because once we saw those
We,
ruins in the one of
elder
those streams, I forget
survivors
which one
of
it
the
is.
old world.
That's
Our
awesome.
ancestors fled.
It beggars belief. It is nothing short of astounding. But then, why do we know these monsters as humans?
By the war's end,
Well,
both
because
sides were
the humans are
consumed by
monsters
fear.
from the last world, I guess.
Their magical assaults
technically
escalated
almost
with
ended the
each
world.
retaliation, until it was rampant Magla distorts the body. Humans are what remains of that branch of humankind that
Damn.
succumbed to melancholy.
I mean, it makes sense.
Broke. Some persist.
And Luis fucking knows this, I'm sure.
Multiply as any beast does. Others live centuries of agony before their lives burn out. Even we do not. Regardless, when the 8 tribes settled in this land, our claim to the human legacy was forgotten.
Damn.
Therefore, we took on an alias instead.
So,
To be fair, Elda
the
sounds pretty
old
cool.
world couldn't control its magic. And wait.
Indeed, what are magic igniters to you? Tools for the church to shackle the people. In truth, it's the opposite. Igniters are tools meant to limit magic.
That is true, because if you're using a tool...
Restraints made in self-discipline, meant to
Yeah.
avert a repeat of histories. Just the Sanctus Church of today is muddied.
That
by
makes
greed.
sense.
But its
Maybe
fake
Brigitta's not
lost
so
war,
bad
no
after
intentions.
all.
They once urged self-control, and thus control of one's personal magic. At times, they preached we must close our eyes to the truth when it would only lead us to ruin. By this benign tenet, history was obscured, and the Elder denounced.
I had no idea. There's a grim irony in that.
His Majesty only hid his son's ancestry to protect him. Yet in the end, that meant Forden could attack the village under any pretext he liked, his motives concealed.
With all that
What a
said,
bitch.
you have now reclaimed your true form. The friends that stand with you are of different tribes.
That's so crazy. I
and
thought it was his
ideologies.
brother the whole time. I was just
With
him.
one mind, as you are now, you may walk the path of the rightful king. The path of a modern world, where the tribes walk as individuals.
Hell yeah.
Yet with mutual respect.
We're gonna end racism! Oh, I didn't mean to skip that.
The sovereign's power. Thou king to be.
Okay, sorry, I read it before she could say it. Ooh, I'm floating. Floating is cool.
Yet, anxiety itself is not something to blindly reject.
True.
Accept thy weakness. Walk forward alongside it. And that.
I always like that concept of like weakness not being a bad thing, you know? I mean, it was even talking about it in Barden's story, like he had the strength or in the knowledge to know that he couldn't do shit himself, so he's asking for help. That's good. Yeah. Bro looks determined. He ain't playing around. Give me a new archetype. Give me a new archetype. Let me talk to more. Let me talk to more. I want to get more archetypes. Wow. What the fuck am I looking at? The Prince archetype? Yo! What?
Let's fight.
Well, I have to use it now.
I've made up my mind.
Why is this?
Before we got there, this guiding voice thing told me my duties were... But what am I gonna do? Just go,
Yeah.
okay, bye? Especially after we've come this
Calico,
far
you haven't
together.
fought one fucking time this entire game. All you've done is say
I'm
words.
going to face Luis with you.
You can leave if you want. Nothing changes. I'm kidding. I know canonically she helped, but gameplay-wise, damn it.
I realized something in our travels.
Oh, she helped us in a couple of the big battles,
Anxiety can lead
like
people
distracting
astray.
and shit, or whatever.
But overcoming it makes a person stronger.
Facts. Mental health.
There's always anxiety in the unknown. I know what it's like to be afraid of something I don't understand.
Me too. Have you ever tried reading NTR hentai? I don't get that shit, and I am afraid of it still to this day.
That's why I think it's my duty to help people face and connect with their anxiety. Is that okay? From now on, it's not about orders. I'm with you, because I
Are you
want
telling
to
me that you didn't want to be with me before? Bitch!
I'll be counting on you as always.
Same here. Stick.
Well,
Yeah, I know.
we're past the worst of it. But the problem remains. Luis's dark magic.
Yeah,
We've seen it turn the boy into a monster.
pretty big deal.
Forbidden spell, turning sane mortals into the fearsome human monsters. In
I
other
wonder
words,
what
it is
makes
stabilizing magic,
the normal
turning a
humans or
person's
Eldas into
Magla
monsters in the
snarl
first
beyond
place.
control.
Or if it's just that
This
spell.
man named Luis.
Like, did
He
they
might have his
did
own
it happen
past in
before
this
Luis, or
ancient
only is it
cemetery.
only happening because Luis?
Luis has been here?
What do you wish to know?
What is this?
The essence of magic is in the control of Magla. However, that was what you saw. He whipped your innate magic to a frenzy and you were lost to melancholia. In every age, the cause and effect are the same. People learn fear, become slaves to their anxiety, suffer, and thus, the power of magic is born.
Pardon me. You mean to say anxiety?
Magla is a substance born of the heart, generated when one feels In this way, it is by virtue of the anxiety in our hearts that we gain the power to overcome it. Magic is a natural process.
Damn, if anxiety is
and
magic, I know a
anxiety
few
is its
people
invaluable,
that would be
irreducible
OP
fuel.
as fuck in this world, bro.
But in turn, those burdened with more anxiety and fear produce more and more Magla from their heart. Without the willpower to face your fear, the Magla overflows, uncontrollable by magic.
I love
Can
how
give
this
rise
ties back to
strange and
like,
terrible happenings as it manifests.
because obviously the overall story with all the stuff about the humans, the different races, and all this shit is like real world on a big scale, and then the power stuff is the real world on a very personal scale. You know, like this mental health stuff. It's awesome.
With the world embroiled in chaos, these outbursts of swollen magic may be happening all across our kingdom.
Fuck. There's probably hella monsters right now,
It
huh?
is the answer to everything. The melancholia crystals, the beasts driven feral. The very land is erupting with the weight of its people's fears.
Hold on. If Luis's art is rooted in bringing out this chaos, then anyone might be next. He said he became a monster because he's elder, but that wasn't the complete...
Yeah, and then
Indeed.
anyone can, because everyone's,
All
I
people
was gonna say
today are
everyone's
ultimately
human,
descendants
technically.
of
Or,
humankind.
the
If
bloodline.
Luis so chooses, yet as long as you have the strength to confront your fears, what do you wish to know?
Who exactly is Luis?
Every time I heard of his doings in the wider, his knowledge of humans,
Yeah,
his skills
he knows
in
way
magic,
too much.
his grasp of darker arts, they're all beyond a mere soldier.
I still haven't beat him once
However
outside of the story,
prodigious.
letting me move on.
As it happens, a name does occur. A family of doctors, I believe. In an effort, the details are long since lost to the fire. But
Wait. What about Luis's ambition? The vision.
there is no known magic strong enough to turn
Known.
many people at
We don't know
once,
shit though.
and none that can be cast quickly.
Even if it was possible, I don't know what it would accomplish.
Yeah, it's Luis.
But if he would turn people into humans,
If there is any motive for such, if Luis is truly from this village, then their fire would have cost him everything. So, even if it meant wielding a magic that twisted life into something terrible, instead of uplifting it. Indeed, it seems the opposite of an archetype. A truly dark power.
We can target any fucking weakness he wants to in battle.
Who goes there? Someone,
Is
please!
this Luis?
That's him.
Oh no.
The malformed assassin who
Oh,
struck at the prince.
what?
He's bound for the woods.
Oh, time to battle. Fuck yeah.
him!
I'm changing.
What now?
It's like changing my fit in real life. Wait, where's the prince archetype? I don't. Woo! Make synthesis skills easier to activate. Leads out. Ooh. What do we give it? I don't fucking know. All we got is a slash right now. What's some shit that I like? I don't know, man. We'll keep the defense for 3 turns. We'll go. I'll go with that, I guess. Oh. Well, actually. I don't know. Let's throw in a... Let's throw in a gold attack. Why not? I guess I'm about to just be support.
All right.
And I can heal with my items. I ain't got shit yet. Unfortunate. Also unfortunate. I think for now this is fine. I'm gonna pause this recording and come back after I eat. I'll be right back. Alright, this is my first time ever actually using the pause function on OBS. I totally didn't realize that was like a thing till recently. I don't know how after all my time using it. Like literal years, but...
Hello.
Oh, so I can actually buy things from more than one fucking place. Oh, it's the same shit. Never mind. I do have my food, so I am kind of scared of schmack in the mic, but it is what it is. It's one thing eating ice cream, it's another eating a whole ass meal.
No.
He's gonna be spooked to see me then when he puts the 2 and 2 together. I wonder if Luis knew. Well, there's no way he knew. He sounded really like convicted about me being the false prince.
Ready?
I think I'll pause during the battle and just eat while I battle. Because we know I'm probably going to take like 40 minutes in the battle anyways with this bullshit.
Indeed it was. I killed the prince, though he died all too easily. And the odd thing was, his aura felt awfully similar to yours. So I decided to bide my time a while and listen. And it's a good thing I did. There really is something stranger going on. Who are you? Are you the prince or not? Whatever your answer, I must report back to Lord Louis.
Do you have any idea what
Yes,
Luis
and-
is really scheming?
If that is what Lord Louis so desires.
It's almost impressive how
I suppose it's just easier to follow instead of thinking for himself. He's forgotten anything he really wants.
What did you intend to do? The crown is too heavy a burden for your reedy frame. Lord Louis is the true king, who will
My food is
save the
busting, man.
worthy. And you,
There's chicken vegetables, but they bust every time.
To be sacrificed.
He is no imposter, fiend. His
Especially on that 1,500 calorie a day deficit.
On the road to victory. Here at his journey's end, after enduring these countless hardships, he has become a true successor.
To my food and the words.
Because he knows the people's suffer.
Well, imposter or not.
I mean, that's true, Zorba.
The prince and his dying legacy to the
And,
underworld
you know,
where they belong.
thematically it makes sense that he's the one with all the death and shit. That's really cool.
But it was all to lure us.
Keep your guard up. The melancholy.
We've come too far to be stopped by something like him. Let's put our power on full display.
Alright, I'll tell y'all how long this battle took. But I'll spare y'all the details because I'm sure this shit's gonna take an hour, bro. See you in a bit. I'm gonna fucking eat. Oh wait, what did that say?
Again, just when we've
Ooh.
unlocked some new power. Okay, time for.
Ooh. Ooh.
All right, let's take it down.
This is kind of cool, actually. Hold on, let me look at these syntheses while recording.
Hold on, I'm all prepared.
Wow. Ooh. Wait a minute. Do we know what he's weak to?
Looks like we can't brute
We
force
don't.
through this one.
Lend me your strength.
Okay, I'll see y'all in a bit. Alright, y'all. I'm back. It took about 45 minutes.
Got away.
Maybe a little less, a little more. I don't know.
You
I
chaps
had
boggle
enough
the
time to
mind.
eat my
It's
food.
no mean feat to fight on even footing
Start
with a
listening to a basketball podcast because this shit was taking a minute and I was getting pissed because I restarted a couple times. To be honest, it wasn't that bad. The only reason I restarted was really early because I was still getting used to like the Prince stuff, but his powers are fucking goated. So I'm very happy that I kind of experimented a bit. And yeah, wasn't a bad battle at all though. It only took a while because I was eating realistically, and I was smacking on my shit, and then. Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of leisurely playing. It's like I said, it's nice not being on stream with like that pressure. Even though no one watches these streams, it still feels like pressure. Maybe because my face is there and it's not paused. But here I can just pause it and be like, yo guys, I did the fucking battle and it looks like I just handled that shit. I should have said it took 10 minutes. Y'all would never know. But I don't think it took 40 minutes. I did not count. I was going to, and then I just didn't. Oh yeah, I got so mad I started fucking crying, and then Gallica actually said like, "Oh, let me cut down those apples." I cried more, tears of joy. Gallica actually helped. Which yeah, I think she's like a boss battle helper only. Everything else, she's like, you know, y'all got it. Let me put my headphones all the way back on so I can hear this shit.
Hard to face, Louise.
It's good to see you're safe. We've certainly taken these powers a long way. Maybe we thought ourselves invincible. But don't worry. At long last, the prince is safe. In a manner
Yeah,
of
he's
speaking.
me.
Everything's going according
Why are
to
you
plan.
telling me the prince is safe? I am the prince.
Still, what's our next move? The people think
Alces once said, that His Highness, he is royalty and elder both.
Ooh, what a bar.
Heir to the legacies. When the day comes that His Highness may be revered as the good ruler he can be, then the world will truly be free of prejudice. And that, he said...
In his own words, huh? We have to fight for what he believed in.
What I believe in, I'm still alive.
We can't turn from this.
Right.
True.
Come what may, my life is a shield raised in your highness's name.
Of course.
Yes, that...
If he ends up king, he'll be sending all.
Yeah, I'm
traitors
cooked.
to
I mean,
gallows.
no, the innocent
Not
folks
just
are
us,
cooked,
but
not
any
me.
innocent
Yeah.
folks he doesn't
Look, I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat him, right?
Looking forward to the victory song.
Yes, sir. And I'm asking this as royalty, not as me. Heh.
Well, we've got bigger things to worry about now. But I can't wait to sing it.
You... Your mother. She loved but listen well. Once you leave this village...
Damn, I'm shunned from
After
returning.
all, an old crone like me can't take care of you forever.
Bitch, I was on a journey for a while. What do you
If
mean?
want to overcome your hardest
You
challenges,
took care of my original vessel while he
you'll
was
have to
dead.
face them
Ish.
yourself. The world's fate is in your hands. Please, put an end to the tragedies.
Thank you. For everything.
Our final battle lies ahead. Yet, before all else, His Highness has only just awoken. Let us rest in the gauntlet.
Yeah,
run
true.
of
The
today.
mental toll of this has to be
Advance the
insane.
royal capital.
It's a bit strange, isn't it? The beginning of my journey may have been a false memory. But my journey with
True.
you and the memories we... Well, guess I'm repeating myself.
Likewise.
Yep.
Finally!
The mystical
Another
fairy,
archetype,
your
let's
tempered
go!
bond has been by the grace.
What is it? I forgot.
We've got the path to tomorrow in front.
Elemental Master and Warlock. Please say this gets us to 25. I don't fucking know. I don't know how to count.
When things get tough,
Aw.
remember this magic.
This music will always heal
The
me.
music meant for you will...
Damn. Me
By the
too,
way,
man. Help me too.
The chiefess told me something about your novel. Apparently your parents gave
Ooh.
you that book. I wonder what your parents wanted you to get from reading it.
Racism
What they hoped for you, I guess.
Mmm.
The part we're reading today is the
Oh,
last chapter.
I thought I was just rereading it a bunch of times this
It's
whole
about the
time.
ruler of this ideal world.
Interesting. What a coincidence that I'm reading this chapter now.
The last chapter. The one who governs this utopia must have an unwavering will. To maintain justice in this world, there are innumerable obstacles to overcome. Yet, as long as one lives by their ideals, those who support them are sure to follow. A utopia
True.
is not the creation of a single mind or a single
True.
power. It is a world shaped by all its people. The last
True.
part sounds a little more metaphorical. Hmm? There's a little more. However, even a utopia may one day fray at the edges, and its people may come to conflict over the question of what is right.
And what
is
is
a true
right is
utopia?
buying Gunpla.
What is a true ruler? So
True.
even the author of this book struggled with these questions.
There's no perfect answer.
And if you become king, you'll have plenty of tough questions and struggles to face. Lady Gruaday mentioned the king was a real idealist when he first arrived at the village. That little by little, the pains of reality crushed his
I like
heart,
stories like this, or characters that, like,
and he even lost his
even
son.
in the face of knowing that your
In the end, his will was
ideals
broken.
are
He didn't
going
want
to
the kingdom to
constantly
stop the
be
church's rise to
challenged
power.
by the world itself, that they don't care and keep going, even if it's hypocritical or whatever. An example, a really easy one, Shiro in the Unlimited Blade Works route of Fate with those ideals. Obviously, there was another route where he completely abandons those ideals, but we don't need to worry about that. I'm talking about the second route.
With that in mind, I can honestly see why people would be drawn to Luis. His values are radical and cruel, but he's devoted to them. But
Yeah.
we can't lose either. For the
Right.
You gotta try, though.
You've got the power to change the world, and that's what I'm going to help you with.
Thanks, myself.
That's my mission. My
More? Hey, more.
I saw what happened. So, as far as I know, there is no record of your newly... An
Oh,
archetype
shit.
whose existence was only theoretical. Known to some... I once said that to be elder was your inescapable fate. Magic is a process by which we confront fate and tame anxiety. And archetypes are its essence. So then, what do you think is the foremost, most innocent...
the foremost fate. Not really sure, but
Indeed. It is birth that is inescapable.
Yeah, man.
You cannot choose who you are born to. And once your familial place
You
is
know, every time I think life
that
is ass,
fate cannot be
yeah, I
changed.
could have been born somewhere way worse.
Yet by some strange tangle of destiny, you were given a choice that the very act of existence denies most people. By your own will, you were born.
Will?
Do you understand? You stand not as an unearned title of bloodline's chance, nor as a mere authority over people. That is what it truly means to be a hero. What glorious coincidence indeed, that I, as a scholar of archetypes, might cross paths with and witness
Pretty fucking
such
cool.
remarkably fate.
Indeed. 'Tis his
Mother!
hands that bear.
Who? Yes. Who are you?
Damn it.
You with this voice that moves hearts. Speak. Who are you?
If it is answers,
Are you?
as for you, I bid thee move onward to thy final ordeal.
Interesting.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I wonder if Luis is related to Moore.
Okay, all our preparations are just...
All this royalty? It always felt they lived...
Tis proof that bloodline decides nothing.
Facts.
We are one people
Except
living in
for-
a shared world.
Growing up better off than people that are not born in that bloodline. But that's in real life. This is a video game.
looks like this is gonna be our last mission. Any final words you want to say?
What do I say?
Wow.
Yet if he suddenly spoke with the eloquence of a philosopher king...
You can take it at your own pace. We're all...
About the new stuff you've felt and learned since becoming the prince. Why is it that you want to be king?
Look, bro, I don't fucking know you.
It's not about honor or power, is it?
You know, I'm just kind of doing this shit. Yeah, you know, some money.
I mean,
Tis no secret that we have struggled to fund...
Well, I guess this...
My bad, y'all. I fucked up the mood. We can forget that. I'm the prince. Remember, I can say anything. Where are we going? Grand Trad?
this place here.
Let's move!
You see?
Yeah. After having made so many sacrifices, the group has gained new powers and ascertained new truths. Their arch-enemy, Luis, already has one hand on the throne. Even so...
And then I'm gonna come back and everyone's like, oh my god, he dyed his fucking hair, and he got an eye contact for the other eye. He really is the prince.
For the fight is far from over.
Well, damn.
That Elden boy is nowhere to be found.
Why do you say it like that? That sounded racist.
Time until Luis takes the throne.
Oh, I thought I had auto on.
Speaking of which, I don't see the general. The voice of the pro-Luis faction became too overwhelming. He was ultimately forced out of his... Why is this happening? Even...
The public mind is the same as it's always been.
It's always easier to follow than to have to make all the risks yourself. Now that we are out of ideas, what can we do?
Sorry, 1 second. I gotta... Interesting. I got an email that was kind of weird. Well, not weird, but... wasn't expecting it.
Can you imagine Luis on the throne? Can you imagine what he'd do with us? We'd be the first on the chopping block. Do we hide? Run? Our ships are in port.
Is this really the time for idle chit-chat?
Who are you?
Just a passing wastrel. Thought I'd drop in for a word since I was in the area. You might have one way to survive.
Luis is my brother. That's why he has to get the book.
Well then, let us depart.
Lord Luis, your pardon. We've encountered an unexpected... I killed the prince in the Elden village. I confirmed his death.
Resurrected?
Yes. The boy candidate was the actual prince after all.
I thought he was fucking
Something
joking.
about his soul having traveled independently. And the...
I see. So whatever the case, this means the land's true prince. How interesting.
Lord Luis. Yeah.
Well, he's cute.
I won't let
I'm
it
getting
end like
it.
this. I have to do better.
Zorba's
I need
just
more
jealous
power.
that Luis likes me
I
more.
will show Lord Luis I am worthy
Exactly.
of his gaze.
Sorry, you're not a pretty Elden boy. You're a weird-looking Zorba.
We'll soon be arriving.
Excellent. As planned, increase altitude and enter the royal palace in the sky.
Are you certain? We'll be heading directly to His Majesty, the former king, and...
Rest assured, that old fool is powerless.
Yeah, I don't know why we even bring that up.
To stop me now.
Understood.
She gets smited for
Let
that.
the final banquet begin.
When people call shit banquets or like, you know, like time for a ball, like shit, these metaphors be hitting, man. Thought that was Igus for a second. That's me.
Any bets for the other candidates? What are you trying to say? You think
There's gonna be one lucky person who actually bets on me and makes a bazillion dollars or more $1 billion.
Oh no, of course.
I'll call that bet.
My goat.
All in
Balance gonna be
on
wrench.
his high-
A scientist bigwig gambling away his tides? This really is the end of the world.
I mean, he's not really the prince, is he? Was actually a monster in disguise. All
True, I
along.
forgot that's their last
Have you heard the
impression
news?
to me. It's kind of bananas.
Times we live in, I tell you. Must be tough, being an easy mark. The fireworks went off the moment he said, "Behold." Remember?
Oh,
True.
churchman. You've seen Count Luis lie to him.
That's exactly what I'm
An
saying.
illusion, eh? What if I said it's a power more dangerous than that? Always struck me as odd. We all know Luis, the mighty
I love
human
Batlin, man.
star,
Or
but
Batlin,
how
however
does
you say it.
keep
He's in it for the love of the
finding
game.
things one after another. Seems a bit convenient, if you ask me. Like he not
Easy to nitpick and gripe about.
All right, all right.
Oi! What's damn it? When Count Luis is king, you'll all be the foot.
Well, they're probably just as anxious as the rest of us. All that yelling and thrashing helps fight it off.
It's more than that. Pockets of society have resented the upper class for ages now. But Luis's respect for power is certainly cruel, but it's fair.
Hey, I was just complimenting
those
you.
of us pushing the status quo.
Even then, everyone's on edge. They'll jump at any excuse to...
Blind fanaticism and doom go hand in hand. If we don't find some... Luis left saying that he'd be waiting at the royal capital. Only one place he could be. What are we about to see?
We're about to see peak fiction.
Ah. Do you hear me, O king? Stubborn and deathless? This country is distorted. You and the other titled authorities decide who grows fat and who is devoured. The country knows no war only because our very core is built upon a system of societal predator and prey. It cannot be defied from within. That is peace, but not order. Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over. The country needs change, and I will provide it.
Thou impertinent faith breaker, hast thou no shame in preempting the day of judgment?
Do you presume
This is a little
to serve a
crazy.
god? Is that why you wrought your face in stone and took it to the heavens? You're nothing. Just an ordinary, broken old man.
How wouldst thou wield the king's magic? To what end?
To purify all that your kind have left to
Bro,
rot.
I'm not gonna lie. The
You
more I
threw
see
away
the
your
king,
ideals, but I
the more I wanted to see more of it, because his power is so fucking... He could low-key be the strongest in the verse. Well, I don't know, because he'd get killed by Luis, but... It just feels like anything is possible with his magic. Like, we haven't seen any signs of him not being able to do something low-key.
Only the people's chosen may take the throne, the royal scepter and its resting...
It's probably outside the physical plane right now.
The royal magic.
Oh shit, never mind.
Did you think why someone can manipulate world-changing power by use of... Listen well, oh.
I want to hear too. I want to be surprised. What?
So it's true. The country truly is putrid with sin. In other words, if I took hold of it now, then I would have the power to change the world itself.
How didst thou learn of this?
How?
Oh my god.
Thou
He's
wert-
fucking Elden!
You were not always blind to this country's rot. When you visited our sanctum, I saw and knew the passion in your heart. And yet, what happened to our village? What happened to this country?
That's insane, bro. I thought he was Stroll's kin. This is crazy though, because as unrelated as you think Will and Stroll, Will and Luis are this whole game, they're actually low-key two of the most connected this whole fucking time with the whole Prince thing and the Elden thing. What good writing, man. What good writing.
Snatching victory from the maw of catastrophe, the party descends again, but they are greeted only. Their return hardly counts as a triumph, considering.
It's already 2:13 a.m., bro. I gotta wake up in a couple hours. Not a couple hours, but you know what I mean. I should probably stop recording soon.
Isn't that... Oi! That monster boy's come back!
Well, you know what? Tomorrow's Saturday. You know, we might play a little longer. I don't know. I still got shit to do, though.
Ah, that's why the sky's grown so hellish.
Mitch!
The half-dead
And who are you?
bastard returns with his head held.
A more aggressive welcome than I expected. Would any introductions help them to...
It's useless. Words are cheap.
No one even complimented my new haircut, damn it. Or my new hair color.
We should walk with pride.
True enough.
His Royal Highness, the Luis, distorted his form through strange and terrible...
Oi, if
They don't
that's
give a
really His
fuck.
Highness, then tell us why in His Majesty in the sky stop all this bloodshed.
Well, His Majesty's dead. I don't know if you knew that.
Because he's an imposter! Just like Count Louis said! You're not full as a
Oh, I thought they were talking about the king. That's what I meant.
Oi! Calm. And you! Never thought I'd see one of the Magnus brothers standing against Only thing traitors deserve is a tight rope and a stiff beam.
God damn.
You want us to support the prince?
What the? That's kind of bars.
Lady Juno, I can't believe this. I admired you. Why would you risk... I don't intend on dying with anyone. Besides, I'm still me, whoever I'm standing with.
Hey, you chief! Weren't you the wretch who got kicked out of the knighthood? Now you're with this pack of throne chasers. Shame. Shame!
Damn, they're just coming up with new insults. Throne chasers is crazy.
Mustari girl! You ungrateful pagan! Count Luis brought down the Sanctus Church for...
What is all this? The truth of the prince hardly matters to them.
Anxieties and fears. Oh my god.
Pike soon enough! Leave! If they're just monsters, we can deal with them.
This is bad. They really are out.
Oi! Over! Don't bother with them! No talking this one out. You need to run! Now!
We weren't away from the city that long. What happened? Why are all the people so bloodthirsty now?
The prince turning into a monster before their eyes.
Yeah, I
still
don't really
lingers in their
blame them, to be
minds.
honest.
After all, a monster.
No, that's...
I know. It's not true.
Yeah.
But truth, moreover...
You can only
humans
believe
have
what
been
you can
sighted
see with your own
closer than ever
eyes, man.
before. The royal capital's populace is unused to danger, so they've become suspicious of each... How fares your neighbor? Do you run in circles with monsters in disguise? Are questions on the tip of every tongue.
Also bars.
Ever since Forden's death, Luis has everyone on a knife edge. He's erratic, and nobody knows how he'll react to those who defy him if push comes to shove.
So, at the core of it, people are scared witless, and they cling to Luis as a savior?
That's exactly
you
what
well
it is.
know that Luis cares not one whit about social status, especially as a token of birth.
And who cares about aura and spinning
no
bars?
amount
Come
of
on.
wealth or standing can buy his protection. So even those who may have opposed him at first now counsel that condemning him.
Luis, I agreed with you all along, man.
Then we're stuffed. He won't save anyone. And oh yeah, he can create humans, by the way.
Yep.
Oh, that's all true then. I have my suspicions, but it's still a bit of a jolt. This all said, in my humble opinion, what we're seeing in the people now has been in the works for some time. Now, has the tournament for the throne truly ever been a fair contest? The Sanctus Church bent it to its whim, and I abetted that. To my shame.
Yeah, how dare you.
Before I met you people, I didn't have much to me but anger and quips. Yeah, I'd rant and snipe and have my cynical little discourse, but I'd only looked to others for change. Now maybe that outlook's our real enemy. Blind fanaticism, like I had.
We've been told Magla is born from people's anxiety. Perhaps the proof is now before our eyes.
Kind of ironic. But we have to do something about it. If we don't, they'll never listen. We'll only ever...
I had the inn prepared. They won't let anyone in but you lot.
So maybe I will get to do more follower stuff before the end, but it also doesn't seem like we're in a good place for that. But I think there might, like, at least Brigitte's I think is story related if we still have story left, because I haven't had a chance for anything with her. So I'm hoping that I unlocked it by getting this far.
All right.
Luis, rightfully ought to be king.
All right,
Like, I can report on... Oh, shit. Okay, I gotta do this. I have to do this.
But me.
Wait, how do I go talk to him? I guess I gotta... Can I do it?
All right,
I don't remember where. I guess I'll do it later.
Smash it all to bits.
Everyone. I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Since you left, Luisa's following has only grown.
I can kind of see that.
Have you changed? You're still the same person, aren't you?
Who the fuck are you? I'm
It's
kidding.
quite a story, but it deserves explaining. I only hope you can believe us.
Alright, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. I had thought all this business with declaring...
I did too, man. It's crazy.
You were...
I deceived myself.
Still, I mean... How do you get the whole country to...
Frankly, I doubt it. We've just seen first.
Then what will you do?
But you came to help everyone, just like you helped me before.
Yes, that's right. It'll all turn out fine.
Good.
I see. So, even if no one believes...
Even so, the gulf between us is wider than ever. The people have all but named him their champion. With so little time, a guileless appeal to the public may fall on death.
Hard luck for the honest knight. Not much room left for civil debate now that Luis is openly advocating killing his opposition. Well, anyway.
Bro said it's 2025. I'm not arguing no more. I'm just gonna kill you.
First place I'd look. You saw how violent and volatile the city folk are now. But I don't think it's... I've been keeping an eye on the royal capital while you were off on your jaunt through the woods. Frankly, the change in public sentiment was too sudden. It's as if they've been collectively drained of their sanity, and if I had to guess what's causing it...
You're implying it's Luis's doing? Or the eeriness in the sky? Is that because...
Don't know. But the change in the citizens is certainly odd.
On the other hand, it may well be bait for a trap.
What can we
Trap or
do?
not?
Yeah.
Then it's settled. Head to the royal palace and put a stop to whatever Luis is cooking up. With that Skyrunner, you're the... And we'll fight in the ways we can too. We'll make sure the whole kingdom
Making
hears
jokes
that
and
the
shit?
real prince
Thanks,
is
Spotlin.
back after all the strife he's been through.
Indeed. If you can make things better, you might just inspire everyone to... Maria's been terribly patient, waiting for you and believing
Well,
in
I've
you.
been patient to be able to talk to Maria again because I want to unlock the thing after Cleric.
Right.
I'll always believe in you.
Well, thank you.
We'll all do our best, so you can be a good king.
I'll be the best king.
Indeed.
We're We're counting on you.
How are you just now realizing this? We've been talking about this forever.
Tis too late today for a grand charge, I fear.
Oh damn, we're going straight forward, so maybe there isn't time for anything else.
I want to pick.
Oh, maybe I can actually talk to Moore now. But how?
All right then.
I was gonna say, it's not very often I see a fairy around. Bro, so can I not even talk to him?
All right then.
I guess I'm sleeping then.
Good night.
The day of the hero draws near.
Oh.
Which shall see the
Nearer?
crowning of a
No?
new king. 31
Nearer.
days remain.
Wow. And that's me. It's crazy. And I'm not dead.
To all the people who dwell in this land.
Oh, that shit's coming.
This voice? Soon, not on the dawn of the day of the hero. The one who has inspired.
Yeah, we still got like 30 days in this game.
Shout, I bid thee.
Wasn't expecting to wake up to such a spectacle.
Luis has already fortified himself behind the palace walls. Good thing we...
Or perhaps it is us he has been waiting for all this time.
However disturbing the world looks now, 'tis only a prelude to the deadland Luis strives for.
Sky looks proper hellish already. And with all the humans out there, Snow White...
Well, he wanted a fair world where strength decides everything.
But it's Luis who has the most support right now. And that wasn't born of deception. He broke...
Sure enough. That's what got our Tell and I dreaming to begin with. Figured a world where the poor and weak get trampled on was a world worth breaking. Come to think of it, what do we all stand for?
Maybe Will.
A little broad. I don't really know what everyone's talking about, but everyone who's seen you and your friends... Because, you know, you've got all the tribes in your team. Everyone's
Collected them like
different,
Pokemon.
but you keep working together and doing great.
A fair point. You're quite right, Maria. It is a hard thing to word, so forgive my fumbling. But perhaps it is a matter of standing for something.
If you keep on believing in what you want, and you keep on working hard for it, it will come true.
That's right, love. I can think of plenty of people who would be much happier if they took a page from your book.
I see now.
Yeah, I'm happy Maria's still smiling and happy and not like, damn, my dad's dead.
Best of luck, Your Highness. After all those speeches
It would
about
break my heart
taking
if
the
she was all
throne,
sad right now.
It'll be awfully irresponsible to go dying on us now.
I'm so fucking tired. It is 2:30 a.m., bro.
Right. Well, we'd best keep an eye on the calendar. The king's dead, and that won't be the end of things either.
Oh shit, so we have more than
Even
30
if people
days.
come to their senses, it would amount to no.
Oh
Personally,
wait,
I think
as
we
long
should
as we
prioritize
win,
our main
it will be
objective
30
here.
then.
I'm sure we'd get it done, but we have to make sure we have at
Oh,
least
so
one
maybe
day
I
to
will have
spare
some time to
before
do
the day
shit
of the
then.
hero.
Then maybe I'll stop recording for a bit and then just do all that shit off video.
We've got a few days left. So,
Okay.
It's up to you.
Yeah. Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna stop recording and probably come back when it's about to be that, or I'll do that on stream. I don't know.
Luis is hiding the floating royal palace here. We have to stop him.
Cause I'm in this time crunch to where it's like, okay, let me just do what I can on stream, what I can't off type shit, you know. Damn.
So?
Before I go to sleep, I'm probably gonna eat my fruit too. And fruit's a life hack. I only got like, let me check how many calories I got left for today. I've got fucking... Okay, well that's wrong. 579 minus 220 minus 30. I've got a little over 300 calories left. Oh wait, no, I lied. I don't think I put in the ice cream I ate with that. I did not. So minus that, I have 239. I can still have plenty of fruit, whether it's watermelon, cantaloupe. I got honeydew today, so I think I'm gonna have some of that. I think I might go half and half. I can actually have a decent amount, and it still be a nice fucking dessert, man.
Smash it all to bits.
So what I'm trying to say is, I'm not trying to smack on the mic again. Can I finally report some more though? Maybe we'll end the video there. Or this section of the video. I don't know if I'm gonna record again or if next time you see me it'll be on stream. I have no fucking clue. I'm playing this by ear. It depends on how busy I am Saturday. Which it's already Saturday. It's 2:30 in the morning. Still the best soundtrack ever!
Simply amazing.
Ooh.
Ah, right. Fascinating.
What the fuck?
Yes.
But then...
Which makes sense, how strong you got.
Huh.
That is...
Hey! Me!
Fascinating.
I can't believe I wrote this book, guys. Alright. Oh. Can I talk to him again?
Now why do that?
Oh yeah. No, this is what I was here for.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hell yeah. Still not there yet. Damn it. Of course you remembered something.
Everything okay?
Yes. Please.
Yeah, so I thought I was fucking dead, but I'm not. It's crazy.
Listen here.
Fire ass classroom though. To place frozen in time, man. Or something, I don't know. I didn't write the fucking game. Ooh, yes, that makes so much sense.
This research.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oops. Maybe you could be both. You're me and Luis combined. Sick.
Here. Now. A new power.
Mother? I'm gonna keep saying that until we find out who she is.
May the truth guide us.
Soul Hacker! What is apparently pretty useful, but now I want to just use Prince all the time.
Listen here.
This one's important.
Okay. I'll try.
If all goes according to plan. I have faith in you.
Oh, I did. Okay.
Unbelievable. Your
Oh yeah, I did with Samurai.
no bounds. Why, it beggars but
Nice.
incredible.
Now then.
Imagination level 5, finally! Woo!
Imagination.
I can imagine shit. Let's go.
Why, that's...
Wow.
Maybe
he's
I can write a
really
book now.
gushing This time.
Gallica, why are you
Well,
jealous?
I'd say you
You don't even have an
definitely
archetype.
It cannot
Call me the
have been
Prince.
an
My name
easy
is not
journey,
Will.
Full of meetings and partings, trials
Okay.
and joys, all from which you've come. There must have been many people who have wished, worked, and
Why are you talking
given
like it's over? It ain't over
themselves
yet.
for your support. Indeed, I see. Then perhaps I was wrong, and the world is not lost to hope. A strange revelation.
I could have told you that. There's always hope.
Hmm.
Is that... Now then. But, alas, I have no...
Oh shit.
There is nothing
Wait.
more to be
No.
done.
What do you
With
mean?
this- There are two reasons. The first being that my knowledge of archetypes ends here. You have already mastered the legendary power of the prince. Beyond that, you have outpaced me on the...
So what does that mean?
As for the...
What's wrong? Oh, by the way.
Unfortunately, the rest of my memories. Why was I confined here? My apologies, but for now,
Bro, what the
I'll
fuck?
refrain from explaining my conclusion so simply.
You're rage baiting
what's
now.
that supposed to mean?
This room is not the remains of the Mage Academy. No, it's likely a place the two of you know very well.
Ow.
That you and I met was no coincidence. Everything has...
Yeah,
been
because apparently everything's been connected from the beginning, which is fucking mind-blowing. This game is amazing.
If the hypothesis I've reached is correct,
I cannot wait to see how
my
me and
memory
Mort are
will soon
connected.
return in full, and yes. Though there is one memory I know for certain, beyond speculation. The reason why I mentioned once that in my youth I went on a journey. I met many people in my travels, and it is for
Oh yeah, I don't know
them
why I keep saying that I wrote it.
as an ideal I hoped to make true.
It was more my goat.
In your youth? You don't look that old to me.
I shared my stories with the people I cared for dearly. I've no idea what became of them, or how they now live. Someday I will leave this place behind. I'd like to give you some tangible token of my appreciation as well. If we only ever meet in this mind space, I can...
When that time comes.
And so our odyssey would continue.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. When we met, I...
Kitty! Hi, Kitty. Love you, Kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Thank you, my friend.
Do I get anything from
By
this?
the grace of...
Will help me beat Luis.
Dreams will forever
Ooh, it might.
Thank you for this heart-to-heart. I truly look forward to the day
Why are
where
you saying
master
we
the
have a
power of
a pivotal battle? You ain't fighting.
archetypes and become a hero king.
Help me, bro.
A great unifier of heroic
I'm sure you're strong.
spirits. We will meet again.
All right, I'm a pause it here, the video. Okay, we're unpausing for a moment because this is one that I do want to show the final to, because I've just been hyping it up for so long, and I've been missing Brigitta this whole time, so fuck it. Even though it's 3 in the morning, I'm gonna record this. I'm waiting for you! We have the same hair color now, isn't that crazy?
Thank you.
I love her, man. I love her so much.
Honestly, I was thinking about closing up shop for good, but... You didn't notice? They have igniters.
Brigitta!
Bro, she's so fine, man.
You too.
So you remember us? What a shame.
I see.
She needs a figure too. I know I said it before, sad as it is, I thought Hulkenberg was the best in this game for a bit, and then I saw Brigitta and I was like, oh my god, she needs a figure.
So, you're here for revenge.
You've got it wrong.
What are you
I'm gonna make her my profile picture, low-key, on like Instagram or something.
The Sanctus told me all about it. They said you... That's why they gave me this igniter. They said killing isn't...
I see. You. My apologies. But I'd...
That depends on what...
Yeah, don't kill the children, man.
No matter what happens.
Don't pull an Anakin.
This is your first time killing someone, I take it. I hate to break it to you, but you should have finished the...
True.
You realize you just gave yourself away. Now I might... And what's the exit plan after you've done the deed?
Hit him with the cold
How
water.
do you get out of this? Or
Being a
did
murderer
the
is
Sanctus
pretty hard,
forget
I'm
to
sure.
mention these
I've watched
details?
enough crime documentaries to know these motherfuckers never get away with it. Well, I'm sure they do sometimes, but a lot of these criminals are dumbasses, bro.
The church thought they'd use
Obviously,
you
these are
to kill
kids.
me.
I'm not talking about real criminals here, but you know what I mean.
Or they were hoping I'd kill you.
No!
If you don't have it in you,
If the real world had a Brigitta, a lot of things would not happen.
it's a painful thing to live your whole life running away. You'll watch me die again whenever you close your eyes. You'll smell my blood. Hear the rasp. That's what lies down this road. It's a dark path to walk, alone. But you still...
There's nowhere left for us to go.
I've prepared living spaces at my research facility. They're meant to give people like...
What? What are you talking...
I know how easy it is to lose all your peace and hope in an instant. And now that you've seen that firsthand, I can't fault you for doubting me. But just once. Just one more time. It's a hard thing to crawl up out of hell. But the
But if I lived in your place, you'd just kill me!
Bitch, I could have killed you just now.
If I wanted to kill you,
Exactly.
I'd have done it already. I'm not saying you have to trust me right away. Believe... But isn't this what you two really want? To believe in...
Look at the boy behind me. Nobody loves him, and he's still having a good life.
I'll show you the way to
Bitch,
the
what?
research facility now.
Sorry,
That took incredible
I was
bravery.
gonna say it's early in
to-
the morning, but it's like technically late at
I
night
can
in my
already
mind,
tell
so
you have a
I'm
better
just
life
saying
than
stupid
mine
shit.
ahead of you.
Aw.
A more peaceful and gentle future.
She talks so
greater than
kind to
anything
them.
we could imagine. Is
It's
about
nice
to
sitting
dawn.
beside her. I'm used to her being more like not stone cold, but like more calm and collected.
The
Not
two
as
of them fell
gentle.
asleep as soon as they found their room. Must have been the first sleep they'd had in days. Can't imagine how We have to protect them. We can't let this place be I'll keep selling igniters for now. But I'll only stock models with limiters.
Thank you.
Meant to
And
dampen
maybe
their
don't test
destructive
humans, or well, human descendants.
And I'll offer a bargain for the people to trade in non-limited igniters towards buying my wares.
That's
Against
huge.
the church's campaign, it'll barely make a difference. But it'll buy some time until you take the throne.
And what do you plan to do?
Well, it's a small gesture at best. A pretense at change. I trust you to brighten our world.
Why, thank you.
Give it the surge of hope it needs.
I want that hope to...
Ah, right. Now I'm in the thick of this research. So we'll take on the job together. And may the light of that torch pierce the world's dark. May it reach the crying and the suffering and save them. I vow to stand by. I was always afraid of telling the truth. I built igniters into a shell around my life. On the inside, I figured I had nothing. I was nothing. Just a hollow parody.
Damn, bruh.
But even knowing how weak thanks to you, I've come to know hope again.
My God.
That's my decision. Thank you, young man, for giving me the courage to live again.
Thank you for giving me the courage to live again, Brigitte. What do I unlock from this?
You're tempered by the great.
Thank you.
Tycoon.
For helping me embrace my weakness.
Ooh, Merchant is kind of goated, so I feel like Tycoon could go crazy.
No doubt there are countless people out there suffering, but you can show them that their world is not. I'll be waiting for the day.
I'm gonna miss you, Brigitte. Nice, we're getting our street cred back, guys. You know the amount of pressure that must be on the new second highest person?
See the crowning of a new king. 30 days remain.
Hey, Barden, thank you, man. Alright, I'll see y'all in a bit. I was gonna say chat, but I'm not streaming. Quick update for the video. This also might be the end of the video. I tried doing that tower dragon, what's it called, trial, and I'm getting my ass kicked a bit. So before challenging the end, I am going to spend another day or two using this as a grinding spot. I don't want to waste all my MP stuff, otherwise I could have technically tried to grind it by skipping the second to top tower, because those motherfuckers were way too hard for me, I'm assuming. I didn't even try to challenge them. But there are some lower level goofs there that I feel like I can get a lot of XP from, so I might spend like an hour or so farming. I'm not sure. Let y'all know. Yeah. We have much to talk about. I have been grinding this game all day. I've tried those goddamn towers, those dragon towers. I even lowered my difficulty. I took extra days to grind, and this shit did not help. So, I'm just going straight to the end game. Or at least I'm gonna try. And that's why I'm recording this part, because this part seems important. And then I'll spare you guys the details when I actually do the actual dungeon. And hopefully we'll be able to finish the rest on stream. So see you in a bit. Oh wait, I'll actually unpause this because this is important. Oh wait, my controller is not plugged in.
The people must think I'm the one behind.
Okay, now this is not working at all. Why can't I hear? Oh, there we go.
The more anxious the people grow, the more they choose blind fanaticism over confronting their fears. This was no fault of yours. Simply their nature. Knowing all this, I shall claim the ideals you abandoned. But I have
my goat. He looks so cold, bro. I need that as a background on my desktop.
Skybound avatar, taking on the face of His Majesty. Is it still the palace as it once was? It is impossible to tell from the ground. The gauntlet runner arrives at the entrance, at last, marking the prince's fateful return to the place he was once forced to abandon.
Fucking aura. I still can't believe that I'm just the prince.
palace has changed. 'Tis the shadow of its past.
Yeah, it looks fucking bananas. I need a metaphor anime, bro. Oh!
Tis just as chaotic within.
Yes, sir.
Your Majesty, do you hear me? I speak to you. His Highness, the Prince, your heir apparent, has just arrived. Will your Majesty break?
I don't think we're getting an answer.
We must tread carefully. I can sense.
This place is
I would have guessed that too, to be honest.
Then I can feel it.
It must be the anxieties of the royal capital's people.
Luis
I gotta
would
piss.
call it righteous, but in the end, he's only preying
That's
upon the
my
people's
aura.
fear. Let's go. There's bound to be something inside that's driving the people mad.
Too bad dicks get
We've got to pin
censored
down its
and like
source.
everything. Cause imagine some shit where someone's power is pissing, bro. And like imagine Sakuga. Like, I know this sounds gross, but imagine actual crazy ass animation on a penis spitting the nastiest piss onto someone like acid. Ooh, that'd be crazy. Like them doing tricks with their dick. Kind of like that one redo of Healer scene, but more than a half a frame. Alright, I'll see you guys in a bit. Oh yeah, I don't even have all the royal things unlocked, so I might be cooked. Bruh, grinding here is so much better than any of those dragon towers. I can see why you're supposed to do this one first. I'm such an idiot! Alright, cutscene, so maybe it's important enough to record? Well, technically everything else should be important enough to record, but I don't want you to have to sit through like an hour of me being bad at the game and yelling at the game, so.
Let's go.
Oh no, this is just telling me where to go. Okay, never mind. See you in a bit. Or maybe not. Yeah, lots of things. They're just being racist to me. Let's go. Hey. Yeah, that is pretty bad.
You having a laugh?
Damn.
So you've come.
Ooh, this is kind of cool, actually.
Wait.
You.
It is true, actually, Luis. I wouldn't expect. I thought you'd just want to fight me right now.
What is it?
Oh, never mind, Luis. I doubted you for no reason. I'm sorry. He's definitely enjoying this.
I dare say.
Alright, I'm guessing I'm gonna do some shit right now, so see y'all in a bit again. An important moment, but I actually can't see anything. I don't know what's happening. Hold on. I gotta reconnect my PlayStation. Of course. My bad, y'all. Watch this. Oh, we're back. Isn't that crazy? Oh. But my controller isn't for some reason. Yeah, I won't lie. This place is nice for grinding, but I am running out of time, bruh.
Hey?
I might not finish this game by AX. I might have to wait.
What is it? That's, well...
Barnum!
Hmm. Is that right then?
Listen to me.
Imagine saying yesteryear in real life. That's crazy.
Hope has returned. Cheers.
Was that?
Yes.
I dare say.
I see.
Yes, sir. Oh! Oh! Only 441
Hold
people,
on.
or spots ahead of me.
I see.
Ah, get a break some ancient artifacts. Or not ancient artifacts, but some very prized pieces. Let's go. Fiddles home.
That sounds right.
I'm sorry, Luis. I know how much you wanted this art collection.
Get away! The Elder can't be trusted! Win this for us!
I believe
Yeah.
We stand with
Luis must be stopped!
Yippee!
Alright.
Well, well.
Nice.
You!
Huh?
Of course he is.
Onward!
Okay. So I know what I gotta do to finish this. What am I looking at? Papa!
Your Majesty, I must speak plain. Since the I understand the weight of your... But
Hey, I'm alive,
ever
Dad.
since Sanctism was established as the state religion, Forden has It hardly matters. Let Forden do as he pleases.
Damn, I can't believe Luis
In the end,
killed my dad.
nothing will truly make a difference.
That's crazy, man.
What's wrong?
Papa, I look so cool.
Did you see something?
Well, I'm not really, but still.
Actually,
so cool, man.
The late king?
But all that sounds
Well,
too
we saw it
specific
too.
to be an
Oh my
illusion.
god, it's fate.
It's almost like that exchange happened
And I'm
right
staying here
here.
playing this game at night. Fate's Day night. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I was scared that these are gonna be like hella roundabout things and then fights. Hopefully, I'm not about to eat my words. But if it's just a few fights in a row, I think I can actually make this time. So the timeline we're on right now, it is Saturday night, technically Sunday morning now. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. The time I was supposed to stop playing today. I wanted to stream the rest of the game tomorrow, which is actually today, because I wasn't gonna be free Monday and I fly Tuesday. So I pretty much have less than 24 hours to beat this game, and I was trying to get to a place where I know I can finish it on stream within like 4 or 5 hours, maybe a little bit more at max. So we're gonna see. That's the goal right now, to get to that point, and then I'll go to sleep and do shit. Let's see. I might actually be getting somewhere, but it's like 4:10 p.m.
Fact.
You know, it's weird seeing things about the prince being attacked now that I know who
This
the
is where it
prince
all
is.
began, then.
Now we know Forden manipulated Brella to attack the prince. Then tried.
No doubt Forden underestimated Luis as a mere child.
True.
And when he...
Love this I understood before.
Fate
Wouldn't it
is
be
a
poetic if I
strange
just
thing.
fucking died here?
Is this...
I wonder who this could be. Now, if this battle isn't the longest in the
So
world,
you've come,
then
but
maybe
you
I'll
won't
actually
go no
finish this game.
further.
But I still have no clue how much there is after this. Because I guess I do gotta fight Luis again. And then probably another final boss because it's an Atlas game.
What have you
But-
done to your...
Gallica, I'm sorry I ever said anything bad about you ever. 30 minutes.
Will
down
you
the
yield to reality?
Get exercised. I'm not gonna lie, the second time, well, it was not my second time, it was like my fifth time. That battle was way easier. I just kept pushing through his defensive form, not waiting, because I don't know, I don't know, man. It's 5 in the morning almost.
How could you push your body there?
Your deeds bespeak a heart of incredible loyalty, Zoba.
You're the ones who've
He looks
got it
cool
wrong.
though, so no.
This world doesn't have much longer. I know you feel it too. Deep down, don't you?
Of course it doesn't, because it's gonna be a different world when I'm king.
Nobody has any choice in how they live their lives. They don't even realize it should be their decision. The only man willing to fight for a better world is Lord Luis.
Let's repeat history and destroy the world. Let's fucking go.
I get it now.
I do feel bad though. Like he does really believe in it.
You're the only one who understood everything
Exactly.
Luis wanted.
I don't care if I'm just a stepping
I can fucking
stone.
tell.
Lord Luis can build his
You could have been so
world
much
on
better.
my corpse.
I'm sure you got tons of fangirls. You didn't look bad before. You don't look bad now.
Where only the chosen
Look a little
may
crazy,
live.
but that's, you know, neither here nor there. Oh. Well, now you're probably dead, huh? Well, damn. Well,
Zorba.
still gotta fight Luis, so.
There was naught to be done. He chose his path.
Del and I never knew how to deal with him. Always gloomy and moping about. Then he'd burst with this sudden anger, shouting and lashing out like. Thinking back on it now, makes me wonder if the outbursts were all cries for help.
Luis fight gonna have it on stream? I don't know.
Was it really Luis who...
We can't waver. I'll not deny. Luis's words ring true in some ways. However
Yeah, I
badly
mean, he
Zorba
still,
wished for it.
yeah.
If
He didn't
Luis
have to do
really
that.
cared to protect him, would he have...
A fallacy, eh? You suppose all that bit... I don't know if I buy it myself.
No.
Would Luis tell-
definitely.
There may
I
be
feel
something
like
else
he
to
does
this.
actually believe in his
But
ideals
Zorba
and
never
shit.
turned against him. In deed or in heart.
Or just has something going
Speaking
on. I don't
of
know.
which,
What's
he
good? It's 5
mentioned
o'clock.
something curious
Fucking
at the
morning.
end. He spoke of a new world.
In other words, only those who obey will survive.
I get the feeling that's too simple.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Like
think.
Lorena's vision.
Yeah.
A land full of feral humans, with people either... I just doubt we can take Luis's speeches at face value.
You think Luis still has...
It definitely has to do with the humans.
No
somehow.
point in pondering it here. We're bound to find him eventually, so we can question him then.
The last statue is close by as well. Let us...
Does that mean I gotta fight another motherfucker? I thought this was it.
Time to go!
And then Luis, but... I guess I'll be back. Oh, I'm dumb. It's just a scene of us destroying it.
But...
Fuck, I think I'm gonna save that Luis fight, bro. I'm so tired.
Even so.
Holy shit. Hey, that human had a name.
Not a human. A person?
What was it before Zorba? It was
Found
something else,
from the
right? It
royal
was...
palace. What's going on?
I don't fucking remember.
I know this face. Isn't this the mage who was wreaking havoc at the cathedral months ago?
Oh no, it was always Zorba. Why did I think his name was something else?
Wait.
Is he even dead
I
now?
told you, didn't I? It's just like what happened to the prince. Look, finally ready to talk, are we? Listen up, good people.
Luis the
Luis
bitch!
has
You didn't hear me say that
lied to all
though.
of you.
Just the win.
All that about the fake... But still...
Oh, come off it. You can't just take Luis at his word, people.
Yeah.
This was Luis's day. If that's the...
This is what I've been telling you.
Probably do it worse to
Luis
y'all,
isn't
because y'all ain't
wiping
even
out these
useful.
monsters. He's
Y'all just
bloody well
dudes.
mass-producing them. Look. We're talking about a man who's openly declared he'll...
No, lies. I don't...
What have he turned?
You know it's serious when these Evangelion talking to Gendo motherfuckers are actually out of that room for once. Oh my god, my rank is 2 finally! Shit, okay. Wait, we gotta record this. Maybe it won't even give me a chance to save, which I guess makes sense. It's towards the end of the game, but... Fuck. Oh, and now I can't hear anything, and my shit's been disconnected. Literally right at the best fucking part. Which is crazy. I don't know why it does that to me. What a bastard.
What do you mean?
In any case, there can be no more doubt. You've come quite a way in the short time since the day of your So be it. Come to the throne.
Interesting.
With the power of the royals.
You have the royal scepter. Surely you haven't.
And as we may now speak plain, I will tell you the truth. I'll be waiting.
Wait, so Louis...
Even should we win the majority vote, it won't matter who the new king is. Luisa...
We've just got to get it back. He wants a
Do I save this for stream or not? I do not fucking know at this point. My shit's about to disconnect again for some fucking reason. Ah! Wait! I was gonna try. Oh yeah! His fake fucking horns.
Let's hurry.
Fuck it, man. Low key. Low key. Low key. Godspeed. We challenging Luis. I don't care if it's about to be 5. But then I actually have to go to sleep after this because I literally got to stream. Not right when I wake up, but I'm gonna run, come home, and then try and finish the game. But I want to run twice tomorrow, and I want. Normally, when I run twice,
So you truly are, Prince Reborn.
I'm not gonna talk over Luis.
I must say, you and your father are cut from the same cloth. Quite unpredictable.
So normally when I run twice, I do one in the morning, one at night. But like at night, I'm not gonna run outside. I go to like plan to finish some shit. But tomorrow it's gonna be real nice and hot outside. But the peak of that is like 4 or 5. So it's like I kind of want to go outside than that. So do I stream, run, and then stream again? I don't know. I have no fucking clue, man. I'll start streaming tomorrow and just see where we get. We'll see.
What of you? Is this hornless form your own true being?
I'll say this here for your own good, Luis. Hand over the
Oh,
royal
sure, you're right. Here you go. You can have it. Bitch.
Only the one who has earned the people's support is fit to be king.
It's convincing me.
We can.
No path forward is bloodless. The king may have avoided it, but the people will only shed his share. That has been this country's crime for too long. Those in power exact the price of their greed from the people, then preach that such pain is a natural trial to be overcome. The indolent powers of this land have poisoned it with their lies. There is no cure but destruction.
Who's the real charlatan here? You turn people into monsters and convince them it's salvation. Even Sorba, your most loyal vassal, you twisted into a monster.
Oh no, it's about to be light outside. That's how you know I've been up too long.
Always fall short of the mark.
I have never lied.
Sorry, I talked over Juna.
I swear upon my neck. Have you never wondered why the king's magic is so strong and force? Or why the royal scepter can only be used by those who bear the public's favor? One royal hand clutching one bejeweled rod does not alone accomplish such wonders of magic. But what if it drew magic not from its wielder, but from the masses? That is the truth. The royal scepter is a divine relic that absorbs magla from people.
I don't know why I thought I was gonna expect something crazier.
And thus, the royal magic's power.
Well, I guess that is actually kind of crazy.
Such has been
Too
the
tired to
royal
grasp
family's
it.
tradition for centuries. Generation magla is mortal anxiety. Which means that the people of this country now have no choice but to perpetually direct their anxiety to the
It's got a fucking nuts.
Then how do you explain the people of the cap? It was no madness that took them. The magla spews from their helpless hearts.
Do I just
at a
low-key
rate
not
far
stream just
greater
record the
than
rest of this?
scepter can absorb.
I don't know.
Hence the stagnation. The behavior now on full display is their inborn, true nature. When they cannot control their fears, they lash out at neighbor and outsider alike. And that is mortal weakness.
That's who they really are.
In a world like this, order built on mutual understanding is but a dream within a dream. On the day
I can look at Luis sit on his chair all day, bro. I gotta cosplay Luis, bro.
All the Magla gathered over these months of turmoil will be restored to the people. Those who can overcome it will be reborn as new humans. Thus,
natural
we achieve our
selection.
first round of natural selection.
Natural selection?
Delusions. You witnessed how the prince lost his very self to my
I
smell,
mean, yeah.
and then re-emerged with powers
But
and will burning ever
I don't know if
brighter.
that's because, yeah, whatever.
You mean you would do to the people exactly what you did to him?
Those who follow me and accept the rule of power will surely survive by virtue of their own will. But if they give in to fear, yes, they will lose both form and might. That is what it means to protect those who follow. It is not a salvation given of empty charity, but earned through the providence of power.
Then, that's your true ambition. That's why you sent Sorba to the royal funeral.
To the fucking Shadow
Never
Realm.
even wanted the throne. It was all for the royal scepter.
The shows of power, terrifying the people.
The man would turn all people into humans.
Well, that's what I thought.
It defies all sense.
Worry not.
Because the whole thing of like, oh, he's been happening to get all these
I have
humans.
little doubt you'll survive the first culling and move on to the new world. You mentioned earlier that we might still... Then, I put the same op...
Oh, bet.
Born of Elden
Imagine you
blood,
actually could.
welcoming anyone
Like Persona, you get the
regardless
bad
of
ending
tribe.
shit.
It is no coincidence that you and I take...
Don't let him sway you.
I know
I mean,
you detest
hey, man.
injustice as I do. Come with me. Let me lend you my power.
Bet.
And together
I'm
we will
kidding.
change the unfair world we seek to destroy.
I don't seek to destroy this world or any other.
Bars.
Exactly.
His voice sounds determined, but it doesn't sound as loud as his body language was there.
Should you deny me, then what? How would you fix this country?
I don't know,
You
man.
must have seen it everywhere you travel. Tradition, superstition.
I'm just a
family
gamer.
honor, and all those struck down unjustly in the name of such authorities. The only cure for such suffering is a simpler world, in which strength triumphs over pain. It is not a solution without cruelty. But surely the fairness it would restore to our lives is worth any sacrifice. Come with me, and we can realize this dream.
Man, why do you gotta sound so convincing when you're saying bullshit? Oh my god, you could actually say that?
The fairness you speak of is false.
He's got the right of it.
Just a little thanks. I didn't ask, but thanks.
It's not even about what'll be sacrificed. It's about having respect for... And you've got none of that. You keep talking about your laws of power. But what that comes down to is you figure some people in this world just deserve to die. If that's what you believe in, then you can aim for and all you want, but you're no different.
Well, at least Luis looks good, though.
Be silent. I once had my own aspirations. Yes.
Oh my god. Are we gonna fucking fight? No, we're not. They answered my question. Oh wait, holy shit. Yes, we are. This man's on his JoJo character shit. Or whatever OP character you want to bring up.
The royal scepter?
So be it.
He looks right though. He looks pretty
There is
cool.
still time until my magic settles upon this land. Until then.
Bitch, what do you mean?
Wait! I have done this for their sakes, not for mine. History and the will of the people will prove.
The will? Can we get much
If you have
higher?
the strength to weather this storm and come to me, I will deem you a worthy opponent. It will be a mercy to you.
So I do gotta wait. That's crazy. Bro's floating. He looks majestical. I'm supposed to be like all like, oh shit right now, but I like Luis so much that I'm like, yeah, it's my goat. So what the fuck do I do?
If we push forward, we'll be in grave danger.
I love I'm asking like
it looks
I'm
like.
gonna get an answer. I'm literally
People's
recording a
minds
video.
are slaves to their anxiety and fear.
The
doesn't mean the solution is to deform them into monsters. The man...
We must give Chip...
Oh, aspirants to the...
Father.
This voice...
The royal scepter has been taken.
Luis was one step ahead of us. We did not expect...
His magic will be set in motion on the very day that the new king is to be decided. Such is the decree.
So it's just as Louis said. He won't let this campaign end any way but his. Your Majesty.
We can all take some notes from Luis, guys.
Doesn't it matter to you that he may succeed as king?
Always be a diva. Be a girl boss.
I have sought death long.
You wished for your own...
The ideals I
Damn, Dad, you didn't want to live with me?
I no longer had the power within me to fulfill them. Thus, I ensured my
Well, I
very
guess
life
I was
would
dead.
serve as key to activate the royal magic. Should revolutionary fervor seek to destroy my regime, thus would I appear. On a
It's
day
crazy thinking
so
back at the start of the game and that opening
with
scene of him
form
dying and
and
just how much
force,
really went into that.
given life by royal magic.
It is insane, man.
I see. It was never a matter of retaliation against the church or anything.
I see,
of
I
the
could have
sort.
told you that. I did always believe that he
truly
truly
wished-
cared.
Oh,
Otherwise, I doubt the magic would have worked how it did.
my son.
Father, finally
If thou
acknowledging me.
wouldst inherit the kingdom. That is a trial befitting.
Oh my god.
His ma-
I did it.
Majesty's
Something.
Magla has fi-
I guess that's it. It really is up to us.
I sound
to
really
save
stupid right now,
this
but
land's future.
yeah, man. You know,
Luis is just
it's
ahead.
so early.
We
Or
have to
late.
find a way to get beyond this storm.
I
Reckless
definitely
or
gotta
not.
sleep after this.
Let's fall back to the royal capital for now.
Okay, this
so we
seems
can
like a
come up
spot where I can stop. I was ready for another however many minutes of fighting. Thank God I was wrong, low key. But like I said, in Atlas fashion, that means there's another whole fucking dungeon, isn't there?
Hey! He's running that way! Kill anyone who stands against Cap!
You can't even kill me, bro.
Out here. They know nothing of their savior's true intent.
Yeah,
The
whatever.
streets are
I'm gonna
teeming
stop it
with
here.
self-declared military
Maybe.
police.
The good thing is I might actually be able to finish all of the follower stuff now. Unlike Persona, like you really, I feel, need to finish all of them for the royal stuff and the different archetypes a little bit more than like in Persona. In Persona you can kind of finesse, yeah, good enough Personas. Here I feel like you really need these archetypes. It's probably why they're shorter. They're 8 instead of 10 for the follower things. And there's less of them overall, I think. So I really kind of appreciate that detail.